All right, I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I know it's a Saturday morning. People got stuff going on, but I'm glad you guys took the time out of your day to come to this team meeting. To start, it's come to my attention that some people have been neglecting the basic tasks taught to them at training and are not performing their jobs up to the fullest standard. I just want to let you guys know that we do have a pool of applicants that are perfectly willing to perform the job to its fullest, but there is a reason that we hired you guys. We believe you are the 30 best valets in Memphis. You guys are trained well, you know how to do the job, you have experience in the industry, and we firmly believe that you guys are the best people to be doing this job. But I mean, if things continue the way they are, we do have other applicants who are waiting to perform the job to its fullest standard. Today I'm going to talk about performing the job the right way. We've had some issues with that lately. Also, just giving maximum effort, and also future opportunities for the company. So I'm going to end on a high note, guys. But that leads me into my first point, which is performing your jobs properly, guys. We've had a lot of complaints recently at the Cadre Center, the wedding last weekend. We had a complaint from a wedding guest that it took her 5+ minutes to get her car. Guys, that's unacceptable. You were taught at training it's supposed to take about a minute, 3 minutes to get the cars. It was the parking garage was a 30-second run to the top floor away from where the valet stand was outside the wedding. And we had a manager look through the parking garage during the wedding just to make sure everything was in place. And unfortunately, someone had forward parked the cars. Guys, we taught you at training. You're supposed to back them in. It saves time. It saves 20 to 30 seconds. It's a pain to be backing them out, and you're supposed to just turn them, pull them right out, and ready to go. Also, we need to make sure you guys are logging the tickets into the online system. We've had some people who aren't doing that. We need to know how many cars we do per day, per month, per year, how much money we're making at each account for each location. It's important, guys. We need to know which accounts are making us money, which aren't, which ones we should schedule more shifts at, which ones we should, maybe think about getting rid of and adding other ones elsewhere. So it's important that you guys are logging those tickets, okay? Also, be putting the cover on the valet stand at night, because a lot of the stands are getting a little gross, especially the ones that are outside. Rain, it gets gunky, it's trash, stuff like that gets on them. You don't want to be working on that. It's not a professional look, guys. It's something easy, just pop it on. It takes 5 seconds. Make sure you guys are doing that, okay? I just want you guys to make sure you know that. And then with that in mind, it's also important that you guys are giving full maximum effort on the job. Another example, we've had a lady at the Hard Rock Cafe last Saturday noticed that an employer was walking to get her car, and it took her, again, 5+ minutes to get the car. Guys, it's unacceptable. We taught you at training. You're supposed to be running to get the cars. It just looks professional. It looks like we're giving effort. It looks like we care for the customers. And it's so unprofessional if you're just walking on your phone, excuse me, not paying any attention. You could care less if the customer's getting their car on time. So make sure you're doing that. Also, no sitting. I know it's a long shift. It's hot. It's 100+ degrees to 90+ humidity. It's Memphis in the summer. It stinks. It's hot. And we hired you guys for a reason. You're athletic, capable, young people, fully capable of performing this job to its fullest capabilities. I know it's hard to stand for 8 hours, 6 hours, however long your shift is, but it's important. We don't want you sitting, lounging on your phone. A car comes up, you don't see it because you're on your phone, and then they have to come out and tell you, hey, we're here. Or if a customer comes out with their ticket and ready to go, and you're sitting there on your phone not paying any attention. Just be standing at the valet stand, attentive. You can be on your phone, sure, fine, but just make sure that we're not sitting down. Also, we need to be telling managers, owners about any incidents that might happen in a parking lot. Guys, it happens. 300,000 accidents happen in a parking lot per year. It's going to happen. You guys are young kids, not the most experienced drivers, but don't worry, okay? If it happens, just tell us. and tell the customers to file a claim online. It's a lot smoother process if it happens that way. Last week we had an incident at Itabina where a customer hit us with a claim. Their front bumper was scraped. Blindsided us Sunday morning. We had no idea. The employee did not tell us about this, and it's going to be a $2,000 repair, guys. It's an expensive car, and it's coming out of our pockets. So we need to make sure that you guys are telling us about any incidents that might happen. It happens, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't be scared. We're not going to be upset. We understand. It happens. But now I want to kind of leave the negative aspects of all that in the past and start moving on to some of the positives. Okay? So we are looking at adding a few new accounts throughout the city. They would be at Shelby Farms, FedEx Forum, and also Folks Folly. Shelby Farms would be for wedding events, so we wouldn't have shifts there every day. It'd be for weddings, 5Ks, whatever events they're holding over there. FedEx Forum would be the first valet stand in the NBA across the country. You guys know how bad parking is at Grizzlies games. We would have a stand right on the side of the stadium. We park it in the church right next to the stadium. Be probably $20 parking, $15, $20 parking. We haven't decided yet. But that is looking like it's going to happen. We've been in contact with the GM of the Grizzlies, and he's excited for this new opportunity. I think it's a good look for the Grizzlies, good look for us, so be on the lookout for that one. Also, Folks Folly. Some of you guys may know it's one of the nicest restaurants in Memphis. Great steakhouse. They've had some issues with their valet company lately. We feel like we can swoop in there, and it'd be a great opportunity, mainly for you guys, because people will tip well there. They'll be willing to give you guys a little, maybe $5 tip or so, solid. You guys work for tips. It's the main income of the job, so just be on the lookout for that one. And you guys might think that those opportunities are exciting. Well, we're also thinking about adding iPads at every location. At my old valet company, we had these iPads for ticket logging, and it was much more effective. My boss, Phil, he implemented them. It was expensive, but it was worth it. Much more efficient, professional looking, stuff like that. It stinks using your cell phones because it's personal. The battery might suck, stuff like that. If we have these brand new iPads, it's just a great opportunity, So we're looking forward to that one. And I'm going to end on this. You guys are going to really like this incentive. Whoever's working the hardest, showing the most effort, kind of my two main points of this speech. We need you guys to be showing more effort, a little more performing the jobs properly. Whoever's doing that the best in the month is going to win Employee of the Month. That is right. A pay raise of $7.50 to $9 an hour for the Employee of the Month. No bias. I'm picking whoever does the best job, whoever makes the most tips, whoever gets the most compliments from customers, stuff like that. Whoever I hear the most about that's doing a great job is going to win Employee of the Month. We feel like this is going to make you guys work harder, show more effort, and maybe a little friendly competition. Didn't hurt anybody. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Make sure you're working hard, doing the right things every day, enjoying life, enjoying your work. At least it's not cold and 20 degrees in Indianapolis, So negative degrees in Indianapolis. That stuff happens too. So enjoy it, guys. And thanks for coming today, and I'll see you guys soon.